Bom dia, meus queridos. Hello, everyone. So nice to be back with Money Season 2. My team and I, we are so excited to actually continue to bring you inspiring stories from all over the world to empower you to be, do, and create basically everything you want in your life. So today we will have Richard Andreelli, a man of many risks and never afraid of new challenge in life. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me today. So it's nice to actually see a few people here. Just let us know where you are actually watching Money from, which country you are, because it's nice to see you. Here I can see John, Tanya, hello. Hope you guys doing well. So let's start to imagine really um, you are leaving everything and start again. Okay? Who have done this? Who actually has left everything in their lives and started again? I've done that. And because we have moments in life that sometimes we want to make big challenge and really a big change. And often it's fears and doubts that stop to make a change. So I want to see if actually Richard is here now. Richard, can you just say hello to me if you are actually watching here? Because without any further ado, I want to introduce Richard Andreelli, who is half Italian, half French, lives in France, and he actually left his tech world um, and his life in Paris to actually go to the countryside and actually have and own his vineyard. So, Richard, how are you here? Can you say hello to me? Yes, I can see you here. Let me see if I can bring you now into my camera. So it should be now just a few moments. I'm just adding just a few moments here. You'll be here with us in a minute. It's just connecting. Let's just wait. So happy Sunday. Hope you guys having a good time. It's connecting. I can see Richard now. Bonjour.
Hi.
How are you, Richard,
Hello,
today?
bonjour.
Bonjour and
I'm fine. What
buongiorno.
about you?
I'm good. Happy
Yes.
Sunday. Yes, is everything
Great.
working properly? It's all good.
Yeah, you
How
as
are you
well.
today? You okay?
I'm okay. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you well. Everything is perfect. So let's start.
Great.
And I want you to really want to present yourself to our audience today. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, my name is Richard. I'm 60. I have been working for about 35 years in telecommunication. Very actively, this was technology, this was sales. I was managing my own company. We went up to 50 people and in several countries. And today I'm just living in the country and raising my own vineyard and producing my own wine
Wow, wow,
in
I
the
know
south of
so much.
France.
In south of France. What part of south of France? Do you want to tell us? People are curious.
Yeah, we're very close from Carcassonne. Carcassonne, it's a very old cité, like a big castle, um, which where we have a lot of tourists all around the year, and is Languedoc. Languedoc is very famous for its wine since last century. Uh, Languedoc was bringing wine to all France, very cheap wine.
All right.
Since now 40 years, their quality has increased, very much increased, and we don't have anything to be afraid from the other vineyards and the other
Right.
regions.
Excellent. So I'm curious about your background. Can you tell us a little bit? Because I know you have moved all around. So you're born in London, right? Tell us more, a little bit, just very briefly.
Yeah, my parents were living in London at that time, and I'm born there. Yes, definitely. Then I left quite early to Italy, and I have been living all my until 70 years old. I was living in Rome, and then I moved to Paris to finish my high school. And then we got married. I got married in quite young. I was only 24, and I got married in France with a French girl, and so I stayed living in France.
What would you say that are actually the big changes you have done in your life?
Actually,
Hello?
yeah, can hear you. What is the big
Yeah.
change? Say it again.
Yeah, you have done in your life. Yeah. What are the big changes you have done in your life so far?
Well, actually, I get a bit tired too fast of what I'm doing. So I try to enhance what I'm doing and to get something more exciting. So in the beginning, starting a new company was a...
Sorry, Richard, we're just breaking you.
After 6-7 years, I wanted to make the same job, maybe in a different country. So I opened a new office in Italy, doing the same thing. Then I opened a new office in Turkey, and I enjoyed all these places. I've been living more or less 3 to 5 years in each of these countries. Yes, with all my family, and they all enjoyed very much these changes. And the fact to learn new culture, to meet new people, to eat different food, it's very interesting and very enriching.
What would you say that actual people watching us now that actually consider to make big changes in their lives? What do you think could say to people in terms of they wanted to make it but they're afraid? What did you say?
Yeah, there are always fears. Even when I moved from a country to another, to start from scratch a new company, to hire people, even in countries where I don't even speak the local language, there are a lot of fears all the time. But at the end, if it's something you want to do, if you want to succeed in it, and if you like to do that, then you just forget your fears and you start. Why would you stop yourself if this is what you want, you know? So you need to make a minimum plan, check a little bit, a real minimum, but you cannot double check everything anyway. So you just have to start and you'll see what's happening. And with a lot of energy and will, you will get what you want.
What about the most challenging part of coming to the decision to become a winemaker? What actually was the most challenging part of that? Because you didn't know anything about it, right?
No, I didn't know about any. I didn't know anything. Actually, yeah, I have tried to drink some glass of wines in the past, so something I knew about wine. But more seriously, there was no fear or nothing on that side. The most important thing was to find the right place where I would feel comfortable, in a nature that I like, in a land that I like, and where I really feel comfortable. And the day we found the place, all the rest just had to follow.
Wow, that's amazing. You just need to be brave and to really go with your feeling, right? To make sure that that is the place I want to just start again, right?
Exactly, because the most important thing is to feel comfortable where you are and in what you do. So I wanted to do that, and this was not a matter of what is the risk or what issues I'm going to face. There are always issues. Whatever you do, you will face obstacles, you will face a lot of things. So even if you want to go to the office every morning, you have obstacles, you have issues.
Yes.
So it's just maybe a different place or a different way to see the things. But at the end, if you want to go, you will go and you will succeed.
I'm interested to know, really, how did you measure the risks, really? Or if you actually, did you actually have any? Because as you speak, like you were so upfront, just let's try this new, field, let's do it. Did you actually have, how did you measure the risks?
No, no, because, okay, yes, let's say there are big risk and normal risk. So the big risk, well, what could be that I don't like what I'm going to do. I think I would like. A lot of people may think that they would like to do something and then they are not enjoying it. So this is a real fear, and this is something to take in account. But once you start doing it, or once you have been thinking of doing it, and after weeks, after months, and you still feel comfortable doing this, well, you should go. And the big risk is, okay, I made a mistake. Then, okay, I will sell it back and I will do something else. But I was so sure that I would be enthusiastic every day that I just went there, and it's true. It became true very, very quickly. Yes.
Wow. And was that a decision that came just from you? What about your wife? What was her reaction, or what type of support actually you received from her?
Okay. Yes. Let's say that with my wife, first of all, we met a day and we got married 4 months after. So we understood each other very quickly, and we are very often, most of the time, on the same page. So we were also here on the same page. We wanted to change life. We wanted to do something more close from nature, more close from the soil, something where we produce things from our hands. And so this was a joint decision.
Fantastic. What happens, Richard, if your project is not meeting your personal expectations? Did you think about any plan B, or actually do you have a plan B? Because our audience now is curious about all that now.
Okay, we don't have a plan B. We didn't have a plan B, but we, let's say, cleverly mixed the business. So we had two business plans together. My business plan was more to work on the vine, to produce wine, and my wife was more to host guests in our gîtes. And every year we have about 150 to 300 people coming and staying in our place for a week or a weekend. So these are two different businesses that at least if one doesn't work, the other one works.
Absolutely.
And actually it has been very useful because, exactly, because both businesses are complementary, but at the same time they can work separately. And the wine has not been sold from the first day because we needed time to produce our first range, our first bottles, and for that time, so the two businesses have been very complementary from the beginning.
Yes, that's very good. It sounds so exciting. I can't wait one day if I go to France to visit you, for sure, for sure. But now tell us one challenging thing you would do today if you could, because you were about all the time changing and everything. Today, if I would say, what could you do? What would you say?
Well, I already have an idea, so it's not something that I'm not answering exactly to your question, but I already thought about what I would like to do. I think I would like to do artisanal beer.
Oh, yes.
Okay. We have
Why is that?
Because to make a good beer, I like beer, and to make a good beer, you need very good water, very pure. And we have a spring on our land, a very big spring and very good water. And at the same time, you can give to the beer wine flavors. And there are some guys that already have done something like that, and they have been very successful. So you can give a Merlot test to a beer, or a Sauvignon test to a beer. So it's quite funny to do. It's a nice adventure.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not ready today, but I plan to do
It's
that
something
in a
you'd
couple
like
of
to.
years.
I can't wait to speak to you
Exactly.
in a few years' time and you tell me more about the beer, that's for sure. So nowadays, I would say there is actually no job for life, really. Not anymore. So can you just share two tips or advice for those who are watching us and want to change their lives completely, um, in going to a different business or role? What would you say to them?
I would say that they have to go. They don't have to think too much. Actually, in these cases, thinking too much, I mean, it depends how you think. But let's say that life is short. So if you want to do something at a certain stage, you have to do it before it's too late, and then you will only regret not having it done. So what may happen? Well, you can make a mistake, and then you have to roll back and change. But at least you can say, I have tried to do what I want to. So definitely you have to do it. And another thing is, you don't have to make too much planning, too much. You can't double check everything. You can't,
Yeah.
because it's something where you're going that you don't know. So you need to make a little preparation, just a minimum. Check what you can do, and then do it. And you will see very fast if this is what you wanted to do. And in the worst case, you just have learned something that you like or you don't like what you're doing. Actually, if I
Absolutely.
have today, I have a regret, is
Which one?
that I haven't done that 5 years or 8 years before.
Wow, really? So you're really excited and doing so well. Fantastic. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
because
But I don't think you should think about regrets. I don't think you should think about as a regret as such, because I think you've
no.
done other things.
I said if I had a regret, I don't have, saying
Yeah,
that it went
absolutely.
how it had to go, and I'm happy and very enthusiastic about how it's going.
Fantastic, Richard. So we nearly finished. I've just got two questions here for you. I want, as
Tell
a
me.
personality type, what are you in terms of, are you a red? Would you say yourself you are more white or rosé? And why is that? It's a funny
Okay,
question.
look, I will give you an answer that is not maybe what you would like, because I'm not going to answer straight and forward. I would like to say that sometime I'm red, sometime I'm white, and sometime I'm rosé. And this will depend of
Mm,
the time, of the company, and of what I'm going to do that day. And you
I can
always
see
have to
that.
be open to many things.
Absolutely. I can see that coming. Do you know why? Because you are a man of taking many changes and risks and challenging life. So you can actually change like this. And you actually fit in all of them. So it's brilliant. Thank you so much. And
Well,
finally,
you don't fit
Richard,
every day in all
tell
of
us.
them.
No,
Tell me.
yes. I think as well, we have as a human being, we actually have so many different roles, right? Or, I'm a mom, I work in my professional, I do this in
Right.
money, I do so many other things. So it's about different roles as well, right? So, tell us three takeaways that you'd like to leave to our audience today. What should they
Uh,
say?
you should always give a try to what you would like to do.
Hmm.
Giving a try doesn't mean to change everything, but it's
Mm,
the first step. And you have always to give a try. Uh,
that's right.
if you want to do something new, as I said, don't try to double check everything. Double checking everything just driving you to stop what you're doing because you've quickly come to be afraid of so many things happening or being shown.
Mm.
This is the key points to remember, I think. And just enjoy what you do. This is the main point.
Wow, that's amazing. And Richard, now I want to see if you actually have a glass of wine with you or not, because I've got mine here. And looks like it's coming from France. Look, from your vineyard. Can you imagine? Do you have yours in
Great!
there? Where's yours? Anyway, I just want to say to
Incredible!
everyone watching this, I think you should be really pleased to actually meet such an inspiration person. And Richard, I'm so grateful I've met you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for actually taking the time to be here. And I'm going to ask our audience as well that are watching us, please, if you do have any questions for Richard, please do write it down in your comments box. Richard will get back to you after this live talk, and also
I would
Moni,
love to
team.
answer.
Absolutely, you love to answer. And I want to say thank you. Thank you again for being here with us and to
Thank
our
you,
audience
Monica.
as well. Thank you so much. You're
Thank
being
you,
a
Monica.
star. Thank you so much. And for
Thank
you
you.
guys, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure that you help us to share. Thank you, Richard. Please help us
Thank
to
you.
share this video and Money posts as well. And we have posts that is coming every week in different social media pages, and it would be great if you actually could support us on that. And the next, in 2 weeks' time, guess what we're going to have? Someone from Cuba to inspire us all. And it's going to be another great story. And watch out for that and stay tuned. And bye for now. And guys, happy Sunday. Take care. Bye.